Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Hollow Knight. So, I decided to jump back into Hollow Knight because Silksong is coming out copium this year. And such, I wanted to jump back into the original and play through the original again. I decided the easiest way and the most fun way I wanted to do this was to go through and do all of the achievements that I haven't done yet. So I haven't got 112%, so I need to do Pantheon 4, I need to do Pantheon 5 to get that ending. I also need to complete the game in 5 hours. This was the plan for this playthrough. So I wanted to go through on this playthrough and try and plan out a route to get to the under 5 hour achievement. I ended up just doing the under 5 hour achievement. So this is going to be the highlight reel of me going through and that playthrough. If you want to watch the entirety of the playthrough, it's just one video, it's about 3.5 hours long. It'll be linked in the description and in the pinned comment. It'll take you to a hidden video which I have uploaded, which is just the entire run in its entirety, uncut mostly. It cuts like twice where I turn the game off and on again to fix some few things, but it's essentially the uncut 3.5 hours. Also, if you want to watch my blind playthrough of Hollow Knight that I did about 5 years ago, I think at this point, that's also linked in the description and in the pinned comment. So if you want to go through and watch my blind reaction to Hollow Knight, that'll be there as well. But I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff if you enjoy the video. And without further ado, here is the run. Now, as I said, it has been a very long time since I've played Hollow Knight, so we'll have to see how this goes, shall we? I failed the speedrun trap. Although I will try and get as much as possible, so I think there's some after the fall down, right? Yeah, here. I remember this. It's amazing how much of this game I actually remember. It's kind of incredible, really, when you think about it. I will get Fury of the Fallen, but I'm pretty sure from memory with watching speedruns of this. Hiya beings, his words are few alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across the threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom. Hello, Nest. Sure thing, King. The Pale King. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that resets your save checkpoint, so I can do a save quit after I get Fury of the Fallen, which will be nice. Saves a bit of time. Yep. Charms. I really dislike the fact that there's a back at the bottom. I can't just push up and open. Indeed, it does put your save here. So I do remember some things from the speedruns that I've watched, so there's some tricks that I can kind of pull off now, I think. Hello, Elderbug. Sorry buddy, you're not getting talked to. I am going to buy maps. Hello, Cornifer. You love exploring and love mapping. I will purchase a map. Thank you very much, buddy. Guess we get the Geo up here. I do need a fair amount of Geo, because I want to buy the Lumify Lantern relatively early. Which, in all honesty, will probably mean that I have to do some Lem shopping, but... Well, Lem selling, I should say, rather than shopping. So we want to unlock the Stag, I think. Sure. There actually is not a reason for me to get extra soul, is there? Whoops. I was about to say hitless, but apparently not. Cool. City crest acquired. Gives me like 200-ish, I think. Easy enough. Grab Soul Catcher. Time to rush Hornet, because I'm gonna feel a lot better after I get Dash and after I get Wall Climb. Or Wall Cling. I could go for Brooding Morlock now, but at the same time, maybe that kind of sounds like a bad idea, to be honest. I mean, that was perfect. There we go. This guy lets me get up here. I'm actually going to leave Zote to die this playthrough because I've never done it and there's an achievement to do so. So Zote, unfortunately buddy, it's not your time to shine. Bye buddy. Sekarama. Trosikalimo. I've never seen her do that move on the ground. What the fuck? Easy enough. Cool. I feel whole again having my dash, I will say. Now, I did miss a fair amount of stuff in this area, but... Oh, I think I know a speedrun trick for getting this. Oh, there we go. L&S seal. Now, that took me like 15 minutes, so definitely not worth getting. But 450 Geo is not bad, you know? It's definitely worth getting if you can pull it off consistently. This takes me back here, which takes me up to Shroomalogas. I disagree that that shit hit me, but okay. Easy enough. Charm Notch, which heals. I don't know why I remember that Charm Notches heal, but I do. It's a random ass fact, I know. Okay, Shroomaloga's down. I'm pretty sure the speedrun does like a weird pogo off the explosion or something, but I ain't doing that. I'm going the normal way. I think this way we do this. Okay, not happening. Have to take the long way. It would have been cool though, because you can definitely pogo up to there and save a bit of time, but I am not good enough to try. Alright, Mantis Claw. Now that I have the basics down, think we take we unlock Mantis Lords, save and exit, go save Bretta. Maybe I just fight Mantis Lords now. I guess that's also a possibility, right? Get Mark of Pride. Do we have all of them unlocked? That's all of the shortcuts unlocked. Do I actually want to challenge the Mantis Lords right now? If I give it one go, I'm kind of committed, aren't I? Sure. God, I love this music. Oops. I do so little damage, it's crazy. I should probably put a charm on as well, it's probably a good idea. Okay, that was pretty easy. I take it back. That was a piece of piss. I should have done that earlier. I will bow to you as well. I think we go what I do normally, which is go into Deepnest far enough to get the map off Cornifer, and then dip the fuck out. Just fuck Deepnest until I have the lantern. Hey, buddy. He sells it for very cheap because he's terrified of the place. Sweet. I guess I could get... Is there a reason not to get the nail upgrade? I guess it makes dream bosses easier when you don't have the nail upgrade, right? But I don't think I care enough about that, so we're gonna go buy an upgrade. Cool cutscene. I can get a charm launch immediately, so I will. 5 more charms. Shaman, we're definitely gonna use. Long nail, we'll probably use. Patamas Geo. Alright, so Lumify Lantern, let's buy that immediately. Leaves us with like 1100. And then I think I leave those two, go back to Salubra, buy the Charm Notch. already have so many charm notches, to be honest. Alright, cool. So I guess we go Shaman, Soul Catcher. We buy the other thing and go Shaman, Mark of Pride. What happens if we do this? We'll overcharm and then get the charm notch. We'll see how that works. Cool. No longer overcharmed. This is a fairly easy fight. That was actually surprisingly close. Alright, so... Cool. Crystal Heart acquired. Six masks is not too bad. Assume that heals me. It does indeed. With that, we have Howling Wraiths, which I quite like as a spell. Makes getting D-Dark easier. That is a hilariously easy fight. This shouldn't be hard. I feel like I've practiced this enough back in the day that I should be okay with it. Okay, pretty easy. I feel like phase 2 isn't that much harder, to be honest. Very easy. I do feel relatively powerful right now, so it's not particularly difficult, seemingly. Alright, beautiful. Descending Dark acquired. Well, Desolate Dive acquired. I'm about to upgrade it to Descending Dark pretty quickly, I think. Alright, fantastic. So now we have Desolate Dive. Or Descending Dark. Descending Dark, rather. So that's some more damage. Dream Nail acquired. Do I need any essence to beat the game? I don't think you do, right? You can just immediately go to the Dreamers. Now, I don't need double jump, right? Because I can do the pogo here. Got it first try, like I'm good at it. Alright. Now, let's see if I can actually do Watcher Nights. Okay. First try. Not hard. I say not hard. It wasn't easy, but I did get pretty close to dying a couple of times there, but we pulled it off. I also did the old patented don't fucking talk because I'm concentrating. So that's something. Alright, Lurian done. I will say, one of the reasons I didn't necessarily want to come get Ismas is because I cannot remember Royal Waterways for the fucking life of me. I do fucking hate this place, it's disgusting. So, I think we want to go up right as much as feasible. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this looks promising. I see shit. Alright, cool. So So as long as you don't go into like the junk pit area with God Nest and stuff, it's not too tricky to navigate this area, turns out. I don't have any soul, which is kind of annoying. Phase 2, fair enough. Okay, easy enough. Okay, so it wasn't too much of a detour to get Ismas, that's something. Cool. That gives us 7 hearts and 1 soul vessel. I feel pretty confident with that. Okay, we need 1 more. I guess we're doing that. Gives me 1 more charm notch. Okay. We can go full spell build. Kind of nerfs my nail maybe too much, but it's fine. Come on, girl. That's just annoying. Too many Uumuu waves. Way too many Uumuu waves. Took way too far along. Dreamer number 2 is down. I have no idea how long I've been playing, by the way. Absolutely no idea. Now we just need Hera, and I think my plan for Hera is actually to go through Queen's Gardens. Which might be crazy, because I can't exactly remember the path through Queen's Gardens, but I do vaguely remember it being easier to go through Queen's Gardens than it is to go through the entirety of Deepnest. But I could be wrong. Alright. So we want to essentially... I just want to get through to the point where you can take the shortcut into Deepnest. And I can't... Jesus, that was close. I can't for the life of me remember where exactly that is. I think you just keep going left and down. As I said, this part of the game is my least... I have the smallest memory about all of this part of the game. Cool. So, with that secret out of the way, Deepnest. I actually do not remember the way to go here. Beautiful. Now, the question is, can I beat Hollow Knight at my current strength? My hope is yes. Because if so, we might still be under 5 hours. I don't know. I'm willing to find out, though. The question is, how good am I at fighting Hollow Knight? That's the real question. I haven't done it for a while. I feel like I'll give it a couple of tries, and if I fail, I'll swap over to my other file and just fight and practice in Godmaster. That seems like probably a good idea, right? We're definitely a spell build, so I want to try and de-dark him as much as possible, I guess. Fuck. I'm so used to having the Shade Cloak that I can just dash through attacks, but I can't. Fuck. Was my bad. Fuck. 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 He just did like a triple parry in a row. That was crazy. Alright, it is tempting to go practice him in God Home. Or to change my setup, I suppose, is the other thing I could do. Full health, please. Fuck. Such a sad fight. The fact it gets easier as you go is horrifically sad. I feel pretty confident at this point. There we go. Once again, my controller's going crazy. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that was the 5-hour speedrun. I actually don't know how I'm going to make this into a video now. I don't know whether I'm going to cut it up into a shorter thing or just have my entire run. I had big spots where I just didn't do commentary, I was just kind of playing. Maybe I'll just make it one video? This was supposed to be the planning run. It was supposed to just... This was the plan. I was going to go through and go, oh, what would be the best way to finish this game in 5 hours, expecting it to take me somewhere between 7 and 10. And instead, I just completed it in... I don't know, however long it took me to complete it. And the Sound of Music by Christopher Larkin, which is fantastic Sound of Music. Once again, this game is absolutely fantastic. I love Hollow Knight so much. I can't wait for Silk Song. It should be coming out this year, theoretically. It might still be Cope, you never know, maybe 2026. But yeah, I just wanted to jump back into it because I felt like I just really want to play this game again. And I feel like I'm pretty sure I've just done the 5-hour speedrun challenge, which is kind of funny because it was the plan. I wasn't supposed to finish it. I also want to skip the credits if I can, but I guess I can't. Congratulations. Complete the game in under 5 hours. Nice. 3 hours, 28 minutes. I mean, that's not great, but considering I wasn't really... I had no plan, I just kind of went in, and it ended up working out, I guess. Cool, I suppose. The other one was... What am I missing from achievements? Leave Zote to die still isn't completed, which is weird, because I definitely left him to die in that. Maybe you have to do something else that actually triggers his death. I don't know. Alright, so I checked the achievement. Apparently I have to hit Zote's corpse to be able to get the achievement. There we go. Leave Zote to die, okay. It's a rather morbid achievement, but we can juggle his skull, so that's something, I guess. Infinite Bogo, I guess. Relatively morbid achievement, but we've now collected it, so that's something. I just thought I'd add this at the end. So I did actually get the achievement for doing it. I just have to go back and hit Zote, which is kind of sad, to be honest. I did read every single one of Zote's precepts in my first playthrough. Okay, this is morbid. I'm gonna end the video. See you next time, guys. Like, subscribe, all that kind of shit. See you next time. There's a secret achievement down here that I don't know what it is. Kill the Nailsmith, maybe? Because the one underneath it is allow the Nailsmith to live. So maybe it's killing the Nailsmith. That's a possibility. Anything else in here that I haven't done? 100% in under 20 hours. That's pretty easy to do, actually. Finish Steel Soul. 100% game completion on Steel Soul. Both of those are relatively easy to do. Anything else in here? That'll be the other ending to the Nightmare Troop, I assume, which I haven't done. Is that secret one? Pantheon 4, Pantheon 5 are those two secret ones, I assume, and achieve 112% of the game. I need to do Pantheon 4 to be able to do that, which I have not done. Funnily enough, just fighting Hollow Knight, I had a problem with the Pure Sage is the other thing, so I've nearly got all the achievements for this game. There's just a couple that I don't know if I'll ever get. 100%ing on Steel Soul, I mean, it's doable. I would just have to sit there and grind it, probably, and I don't know if I can be bothered. Finishing the game on Steel Soul, though, I feel like I will do that at some point. 100% completion in under 20. That's probably pretty achievable. I'm already at 47 on this one in like 3.5 hours, so probably not too difficult to do. And then there's just a couple that I think are choice variants, like doing the Grim Troop, sealing the Grim Troop rather than fighting Nightmare King Grim. Also, leave Zote to die. I feel like I did that, but I guess not. 3 hours, 28 minutes. Game complete. I'll take that. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. I'll see you next time. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to cut this up. Whether I just have a 3.5 hour video? I guess I could do that. That's not insane, really. Like, people would watch that, I suppose. But maybe I'll cut it down a bit as well. Maybe I'll make it down to like an hour and cut out some of the superfluous stuff. I don't know, I'll think about it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.